Good morning, everyone. This is day 9 of our PTSD, Anxiety and Depression Awareness Push-Up Challenge.
Day 9.
Yeah.
So we were talking about yesterday's video, and we talked about the question that Gigi asked that kind of opened up a door. And as we were kind of debriefing after we did the video, we were thinking, well, kind of left him hanging because we really wanted to focus on her experience. But the reality is that I didn't answer the question for you guys, and I didn't really answer it as deeply, even with her, because I couldn't really formulate it. So as I was sort of working through it last night, it was kind of a rough night, and because in order to do that, you kind of have to really get into it and not tell it from a heady space. So the only way that I could do it and still get to where we are today is to just write it out. And so I'm just going to read it. Today will be a little bit different. I'm just going to read you the prose and see if it helps you experience it differently. And then we're going to do our push-ups. We should nominate now, though.
Yeah. I would like to nominate Kyla and Orlando Ortiz. I know you've already been nominated, but Kyla shared something on my thread today that took courage, and I coach with this couple, and they're just an amazing, uplifting couple who has gone through a tremendous amount of healing and is healing, and also being a light for others to heal. So Orlando and Kyla Ortiz, we would be honored if you accepted our nomination for the 25-day push-up challenge.
Okay, so what depression feels like. A fog is rolling in. It's the kind of fog that blacks out everything it touches. It sucks the air out of every living thing in its path. The flowers wither, the plants die, and people, it steals the oxygen from my lungs. I'm suffocating, gasping, grasping. It's like drowning in an ocean, too big to fight, too vast for flight. I am dying. And just when you're about to pass out, to just surrender to the inevitable, a hulking, shadowy figure emerges, slowly walking towards you. The one from the movies, no matter how fast you run, it somehow catches you. As I write this, I feel it roiling inside me. The top of my thighs, the pit of my chest, the pit in my stomach, the tension in my chest and shoulders, the chill up my spine. As I write this, it's as if I've said the name of the demon twice, and I know that on the third time, he will appear and devour me. I don't say it. I trap it in my throat. I have to shake my head to bring myself back to the present, shut my eyes, rub them, shake my head. No, it's still there, waiting in the corner until I'm weak, vulnerable, or just not paying attention. What does it feel like? It feels like being in the middle of a dream where you're an observer, a ghost, where you can't warn yourself, you can't contact anyone, you can't reach out to let them know there's a danger. It's like being in a coma, conscious but frozen, and then suddenly zooming into the first person, still in a coma, consciously aware, but you can't move, you can't call out. But I'm a fighter, I say, and so I fight. Every skill, every tactic that I've ever learned, deep breathing, meditation, positive thinking, tape after tape, book after book, moment after moment. None of it works. When I can move, though, I'm actually inside someone else's body. Someone frail, someone scared, someone weak. Someone I've seen over and over again, but I don't recognize. Whoever he is, that's not me. It feels like it's never going to end. It's so painful that the only thought that I have is that I want the pain to end. I want it to end. But somehow I'm able to find a way to send a message to myself. The only words and the only message that can ever get through is, can you make it until tomorrow? As suddenly as it comes, it leaves. And as it starts to move away, and the energy starts to return, and the life starts to return to my body, it turns and says, I'll be back. You just wait. But then it just sits in the corner, taunting you. That's what it feels like. That's the kind of experience that people have had, and they haven't been able to ask themselves the question of, can they make it another day? We've lost a lot of good people. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the first responders and how we share what they're going through right now in the midst of all the chaos and the turmoil, the midst of pitting one against the other instead of just showing compassion, empathy, and understanding.
Yeah, John Voris is a first responder, and he took the challenge and posted something on my news feed, so on my thread. So if you want to go to my wall and listen to his message and tools for dealing with the trauma that first responders deal with, please visit my site. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless.
God bless you guys.
25 push-ups, I guess. See, I was trying to get away from those.
Yeah.
All right, Milo. Look out.
Oh.
Look out, bugs.
Okay, ready.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Let me say this in closing, that I was saying earlier about how catching it as it's working its way through my body. And one of the ways that I have found to stop it is to move. So some people want the pain to go away, and they go to cycle between Adderall and Ambien. And fortunately, I'm able to sometimes, instead of Ambien or Adderall, choose action. And it works for me. It doesn't work for other people, and it doesn't work for me all the time. So today it worked, and thank you guys for being here.
Have a great day, you guys.